Welcome back. Well, more than 110,000 kids with special needs were crowned kings and queens this past week. It was all part of a special event called Night to Shine.
Together with more than 700 churches in 34 countries and 215,000 volunteers, their Night to Shine gave kids the prom they always deserved.
We believe that when we're celebrating these kids and we're crowning them as the king or the queen of the prom, that's how the God of this universe looks at them every single day of their life.
This was the 6th year the Tim Tebow Foundation hosted the event, including cities like Rome, Paris, New York, LA, and as far as Calcutta, India.
Well, someone who attended the event is Catherine Wolf, and she joins us now. Catherine, good to have you. Thanks for being with us. Tell us what this event is like. What was your experience?
Oh, it was absolutely amazing in every way. From start to finish, the attendees, the special needs and disabled teenagers having a prom-like experience was glorious and really just very powerful. And my husband and I actually were the speakers at our local Night to Shine here in Atlanta, and we spoke to the caregivers. So like they come in together, and then all the caregivers kind of gather in a big room and have their own sort of separate dinner and let the kids have their prom. It's really precious.
Catherine, you said that you think the special needs prom blew the typical prom out of the water. Why is that?
1,000%. Who likes or even barely remembers their prom experience? But this is like a life highlight. At the end of the night, every girl, every guy gets crowned like prom king, prom queen, and it's just glorious. Really, really beautiful.
Catherine, you have such an inspiring story yourself, surviving a massive brainstem stroke in 2008. I'm sure your presence there gave a lot of the kids and caregivers hope, just like they gave you hope.
Absolutely. I am in a wheelchair nearly full time, and I obviously have a paralyzed face, and I have a very difficult bodily situation, but that is not remotely holding me back in my life. God is at work in my story and using me in such a powerful way, and I get to share that with so many of the young girls and teenagers and all of the disabled community. I just get to really hold the banner well and that tension well, because honestly, what the special needs community is really showcasing to the world is that life does not have to be pain-free for there to be joy in life. The joy, tremendous, deep joy, can come in a story where there is hard things and there is suffering, but that doesn't mean there's no joy to be found there.
Catherine, we only have a few seconds left. I know that what you just said kind of coincides with a new book that you co-authored with your husband, Jay. It's called Suffer Strong, How to Survive Anything by Redefining Everything.
Today is lunch day, today.
So what do you want your readers to take away from reading the book?
Oh, goodness. This book, Suffer Strong, is about the lessons we've learned in living post-stroke life in a disabled body, not driving, not walking, nothing. And yet, we have seen that suffering of all kinds is never the end of the story, but it is actually the beginning of a new story that God is writing in our lives. And we would love for people to know that crazily, we can hold that tension of good things and hard things so well. And that is the Christian life, is embracing the tension of both of those and flourishing in the constraints that we've been given in our story.
Well, again, the new book is out today called Suffering Strong, and it's available wherever books are sold. Catherine, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Bye-bye.